Today I am going to talk about one of the 5 purposes of staging your vacant home. Now, the goal overall of staging your home would be 1, to gain top dollar offers for your home, and number 2 is to get a quicker sale. So there are some strategies behind home staging other than just making the home pretty, because making the home pretty does not necessarily sell the home. So again, there are 5 purposes of home staging, and today I'm going to share one of those with you. And the one I'm going to share with you today is overcoming buyer objections. So what that means is when a buyer walks into your vacant home that they are potentially interested in purchasing, they may run into some things that create some negative thoughts, like, I don't know what to do with this room. This looks like wasted space. This looks like this floor plan is concerning. It wouldn't work for our family. So there's a lot of buyer's objections that could happen. And what you want to do when you are having a buyer walk through your vacant home is you want them to get through as far through the tour of the home that they can without coming up with any negative statements or any buyer objections. So that's what I do for my clients, is make sure that we are trying to address those to the best of our ability with home staging. So in this particular home was a bit of a challenge because there are 2 buyer objections that are going to happen here. So let's talk about buyer objection number 1. Buyer objection number 1 is, let me just give you a visual here. This is the front door of the home. And as you can see, the steps are super steep, and the sidewalk actually goes out to the road. So the driveway is out there to the left. So buyers are going to be parking in the driveway, and would we expect them to walk around the grass that is uneven, it's on a hill like this, to get on the sidewalk to walk up to the front door? That's just not practical. And somebody could fall. That would obviously not be a positive experience. So we want to, immediately I saw that as something that would bother me. If I'm getting out of my car and having to walk in the grass because there's not a walkway, potentially, uneven ground, to get up to the front door, the steps are super steep, then already before I've even come to the house, I've got some negative thoughts going on. So what we decided to do, and this is really unconventional, and I typically don't suggest this to the realtors, but what I said is we need to create the front entryway somewhere other than right here, because this is not a good option for potential buyers. So what we did, if you'll follow me in here, we're going through the living room. We're coming into the dining room, which is actually in the center of the home. So we've got the kitchen off the dining room, we've got a bedroom off the dining room. Of course, we just came through a door off the dining room. And then right here on this sliding glass door, this is actually the way that the homeowners would be entering the property. So they would park, they would come up the steps, they would go under the awning, and they would walk through this door. So my suggestion to the realtor is, let's put the lockbox here in this area so that we're guiding people through the easiest way to get into the home. But when we do that, we don't want buyers straight walking into a dining room, because that's kind of weird, right? So what we did is we took this little space in the corner and we show buyers how this can be such a functional, super cute space that can be welcoming in. They can have a table, they can have a bench, whatever they have that they normally use to put their coats on, and they can have a place to set their keys down, their purse, and it's just very open and welcoming. And of course, we still have our dining room to address, so we've added a rug and a table here. We've left it very open and airy, because another really, I guess, a little bit different layout that this house has is there are 4 doors. There is a door on every wall around this dining room. So we wanted to keep everything open and airy to show that even though the table is in the center of the room, in the center of all the doors, it's still very functional and can work out really well. Okay, so I think we've pretty much taken care of buyer objection number 1, and I'm not sure that any buyer is going to walk into this door and be like, oh, well, this is weird. I don't want this to be my entryway. because I would totally be fine with this being my entryway. How about you? Okay, buyer objection number 2 involves the bedroom situation. So let me take you to the bedrooms and give you just a little tour of what the objection might be. All right, so this is probably supposed to be the primary bedroom. It's the same size as the other bedroom I'm going to show you, but the other bedroom looks way bigger. So here's the interesting thing about this bedroom. First, let me show you the closet, which would be for the primary bedroom. So tell me, is that closet big enough for any buyer? Even one person? I don't think so. So that's going to be a buyer objection if we stage this as the primary bedroom. However, the primary bathroom is off of this room. And they've added this on. It's fairly new. It's very large, very nice. So this is actually, though, the bathroom that serves the whole house. Now, there is a bathroom towards the back, and it's a full bathroom, but it's tiny, and it's not been renovated. So more than likely, whoever lives in this home, or if they have guests over or whatever, they're going to use this as the main bathroom because it's nice and it's big. So the thought was, let's not put the primary bedroom in here because nobody wants guests or anyone else, or even kids, coming in their bedroom to use their bathroom. And so let's make this something else. What can we make this? So I guess you can guess what we've made this bedroom into. So we made this into an office, which is a common room. Could also be a playroom. But what we're trying to show buyers is, let's not think about this as the primary bedroom. Let's think about this as an extension of the living room and a common room that anybody in the family can enjoy. And then, of course, you've got your bathroom off of that room instead of isolating this bathroom just to the people who are occupying this bedroom. Because like I said, the other bathroom is just really small and outdated, and not many people would be comfortable using it because it is really tiny. So let's go over and I'll show you the other bedroom that we actually decided to make the primary, and you'll see why. The lighting in here is amazing. The windows are amazing. There's a huge window here that I love so much, that's got a really pretty view out of the colors on the tree. And like I said, this room is the same size as the other room, but it just feels, I had to measure it for myself because I didn't believe it, but it just feels so much bigger. So this makes way more sense for the primary bedroom. I mean, wouldn't you rather have this well-lit room with all these open windows? But let me show you the best part. Well, you may think it's the best part if you have a lot of clothes of this room. So take a look at all of that closet space in this bedroom. Okay, so now does that make sense why we would want this to be the primary bedroom? So we kind of had to pick between a bathroom and a closet, and this one won out because it had much more light, it felt bigger, it just felt more grand. The closet was larger. The bathroom's across the way, but that's okay because if the buyers make that a common room, it's not a big deal. It's just like a hall bathroom. So I hope that has helped you just explain one of the purposes of home staging is really not just to make the home pretty. It is to make it feel functional for buyers where they're not objecting to anything, and we're showing them how they can really live well in this home. So I hope that's helpful. Join me next time for my next staging tip.